platform for Madden. They're nothing but Madden. All day, every day. Let's see who's the opponent going to be today. Hopefully Madden puts it to the test. Put it to the test, man. Put it to the test. Worthy opponent here. Let's get a worthy opponent here.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Yeah. Commanders.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
Raiders. We need a win. We need a win. 4-game losing streaks.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Let's turn this around. Let's get back to what we do. We win with misdirection. Calculated plays. Nothing too fancy, but take advantage of the opportunity when it arrives. Don't force it. And we got ourselves a penalty. Oh no. Yes,
clock
I'll
down
take
to
that.
0, and this is not the way to
At the
start
very
a drive.
beginning.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. It's Eckler again, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action, now it's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be stopped
awesome.
right at midfield.
That was awesome.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 50 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here in Vegas. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
All right, let's take care of the ball. I'll take care of business here.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Blue 19. Green 83.
They hand off to their big tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Bobby Wagner leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Minshew's throw into the hands of Turner. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Bounce. Bounce.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in.
And that's
it's
a
down
perfect
close
punt.
to the goal line at the 1-yard
Perfect.
line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant.
Knew that was coming.
I
felt it. Yeah.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37.
See, they don't really wait for him to be open. They just throwing it there without even looking.
Maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for
a
lot
of
pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Minshew. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. That's to Bowers once again. Touchdown Raiders.
Good job.
Brock Bowers
Good job.
from 13 yards out.
Great
And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson.
Cleared up like a peck of flies.
9 and 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders have recovered.
Hey, how about that?
Big hit there.
Look what we
as
found.
he gets it past the 25 before he's met and dropped. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. 7-7, our score after 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. It's Myers again with another catch. Well, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Looking to throw it. Minshew. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Yep, I'll take that.
They take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he won't quite make it
Good
to the
fumble.
25.
Good recovery. Beautiful play. Defense put the offense
Out there set and ready
in a
for this
position
next
to
drive, the
score.
Washington offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going. When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. This 2nd and 4. Now Daniels. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on this scramble, and now it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Off the play fake, Daniels out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yes.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Way to jump on that. Doo-doo.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Minshew. That would complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
I tell you what, 3rd and 10, you look over, and you've got that punt team getting loose on the sideline. So that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field. And after a couple of incompletions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's got Turner. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation. One that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
From Belaya, from Baruski, pick 6, all them doozies.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to
from
go
Belaya,
down.
from Baruski.
Off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Short throw caught by Bowers. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
What y'all been doing, it's working.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the
Bing bow bing.
Robert Spillane, the linebacker there on
Big
the
bow
tackle.
bing.
Nice satisfying run up 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
He picked this shit off.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Robinson up the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Rarely happens. Rarely happens. Except when it comes to Mr. Win.
He's back to throw. Incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it is good. So they take the lead, and now the pressure falls on their defense to try and hold on. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Minshew. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Here's Minshew. A dump off for Abdullah. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they got to continue to move quickly.
Minshew. Buying time to his left. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Here's Daniels. That is caught. Down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Pass complete right side to Bowers. Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half.
And that they were doing. Everything, all the plays they had were very, very well executed. From the start to the beginning of the game. Period. And that's why he's a ranked player. Man, keep sending them to me, man. Keep blowing it up. Keep blowing it up. I'm not taking it serious. I'm not. I'm trying to look for the quick road. That ain't how it's done. It's not how it's done. Let's take care of business right here.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
Tennessee. Who we beat?
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, Raiders.
Throwing right away is Rudolph. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second down and a yard. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On second down, Minshew. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
56.
On the ground with a tight end. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Next to score, Raiders 7, Tigers nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And out a little across the 25 and the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to the...
Rudolph loses the football. It's out. Oh, and what? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On third down, they run with Madison. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson, from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Rudolph looking to throw it. Flush to his right. Rudolph loses the football. It's out, and the Raiders pick it up.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Back to throw. That's caught by Myers. Down the left sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Michael Mayer, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Play action. It's Rudolph. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
This is our time. Our time.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my Lisa. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far. I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far. I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far. I ain't coming back. Hey, Big Daddy, where you going? Got me flowing, Millie, I be flowing, yeah. Skinny, thick pockets on Samoans. I be really rapping, I be damn. Michael Jackson, I'm the baddest, Around here, might go get it tatted, yeah. Say the magic, what? Pretty little thing, getting ratchet, yeah. Told me that I couldn't, cause I did it again. I don't like you, I don't wanna pretend. If he ain't spending money, I just...
Bang! If you're just joining, welcome to another edition of I Win with the Raiders. It's going down. We had to take a little break, take care of everything, get settled in so we can play some football. I win with the Raiders. Yes, I do. This is not the team that everybody sees on Sundays. Please. Come on. I'm coaching this team. If it was up to me, I'd be the coach of the Raiders right now. But first, I start off with the offensive coordinator. Because those plays they be calling on Sunday is like, it's the plays that they have given to the history of football. And the other opposite team, the coach should say, here, study this history on how football is played with Little League play calling. And we should win the game. It always seems like the other team knows exactly what we're doing. So, thank you, Madden. I thank EA Sports. EA Sports. It's in the game. You got to say that at least 4 times. Once every quarter. Maybe more. But it's in the game. Everything. I've been playing this game since 1992 when it first came out. What Smokey said, I've been smoked since I was 2. I've been playing Madden since 92. And it's just gotten better and better and better every year. And that's coming soon. A week. Madden 2026 will be in stores. Will be available for download. Everybody get online. Check EA Sports first. It's a place to go. Place to be. Who is it? What's up, Chief? I'm on the phone right now. I'll hit you later, though. I couldn't do it today, but I'll give it to you later. Yep, had to take a little break right there, my bad. But yeah, so the plays we're going to be running today is going to be simple. Yeah. Simple. Have to get back to the basics. Back to the basics, baby.
A clash of 2 of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
Black and blue jerseys. This is going to be a game.
And he takes this near the 25.
It's going to take some concentration.
Pass there, call it the 26.
Mr. Prescott.
Dak going to start out going to the air. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Nice.
He's dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the
Nice
32.
play.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown.
Boom.
Cowboys. CD Lamb. 68 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in Vegas.
We blew it.
So on 3rd and medium, they
Bad
dial
read.
up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me.
No,
That's a
he's just
throwing
able.
down in the NFL
You're
because of how
hungry
tough it
because
is to
you
run the
probably
football. But what offenses like to do is still
sleep,
show
I'll get
run
some food later.
formations to make them respect it
up, see if you
and
can
throw out of
you have
those.
tacos,
In this case, they took a nice
potatoes,
shot at the end zone
beans,
and
yeah.
made it pay off.
You're actually sleepy.
This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback.
You ate on tacos, right?
At the 30-yard line.
And you ate all the tacos, right?
Not liking the look. They'll
Okay.
change the play.
Thank you.
Minshew, 1st and 10. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This is 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. To the left side, there's Mayer. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Minshew. He's got his target. That's
Yes.
complete.
Hold on
He's
to
going
that
to
shit.
get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. 2nd down and 8. Minshew sets to throw. That's caught by Tucker. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another 1st there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. For Marshall, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Here's Minshew. Look at the big fella go, and he will score.
Go.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 41 yards. And the Raiders are back within a couple of the lead. And Minshew will throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in. The time
Right back at him.
Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away.
Just game out until we can't game anymore.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Right?
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a
Day,
touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I love you.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
A second down throw for Prescott. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. These two teams all tied after 1.
All tied after 1. Bang.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And that's going to be
That's right. It was the pressure. And the pressure.
They red zone coverage there. Thought there was some space to send their guy right to the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they ran
the pressure
quickly.
Under pressure.
Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Horrible tackling, but the jerseys are slightly throwing me off. I got to work through this. It's not an excuse. They are throwing me off.
He is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30.
All right. Let's see if we can get one here, boys.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching.
And Abdullah lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And that is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears.
Let's get this ball back,
excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out
Good
of the
tackle,
backfield.
big guy.
He'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Just pick it off. Why are you batting it down? Why?
Every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways.
Why are you batting it down?
At least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Over his head. Yes. Yes.
McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off.
Took a gamble and it didn't pay off.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Where did he
It's a
come
1-yard
from?
loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Going to run with Madison again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Sick.
But backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Minshew. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
Oopsie.
It's taken to the 26. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
What's up, son? All right. We need that play. What is it? Let's go get him. Go get him.
1st down, Prescott. Steps away to his left. There he goes, left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Man.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go with the slam blitz 3.
Prescott off play action. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there. And
where's my fumble, Madden?
Down here,
come on.
If it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2,
where's
if not
my
3 more
fumble,
shots.
Madden?
So that's a wise move to get
Do
rid
me
of.
like that, bro.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Raiders.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Boom.
Taking it in Well, nothing complicated.
Effective, and that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
2-point conversion.
So after
every
the
time.
touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Bold. Fierce.
This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30.
Seems like he has a dream. Full of passion. You should be punished. I'm about to chop off your arm.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got the hook up here. It's Myers. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Throwing on first down is Minshew. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Here's 2nd and 10. Myers in motion right. To throw on 2nd and 10. Minshew. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Get the ball back,
we
bro.
welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
Score.
Go ahead and set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it.
One play
in this
at a
3rd
time,
quarter of action. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line.
One drive, okay? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And it's a fumble. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Good punt.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. There's that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Shawshan.
Prescott looks to throw on first, eluding the pressure right. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. He was out there waving his arms. And when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Prescott now. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And again, it's Prescott. He's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Max Crosby from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Whole nother level
so
right here.
After the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick
whole
this one
nother
away.
Madden level.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Find an opponent that's going to match special skill set.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll set up to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
Now they'll change things up.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Marshall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw.
Tucker hauls it in over the middle.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Raiders on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun is Minshew. Under pressure, they got him again.
Micah Parsons
drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it.
He's got Turner, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Go get him, boys. Go get him.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
A nice burst there as he'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw here.
This goes out wide from Madison.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Now 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Open man is Myers. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. Now a give to Madison. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, this is going to be fielded defensively, and remember, this is a live football. He's past the 30, and he will be taken down here, and that's certainly not how you draw it up. A clever idea, I guess, to try to return the missed field goal, but it's going to wind up costing him yardage.
Wow. God. I got schooled.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Man. No joke. Straight school. I have to stick with the basics and take them out of their game.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
Like,
and, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
Wow. I'm going to take a big break. Come back in a few minutes and regather myself. This is a 4-game losing streak. I'm sorry, 6-game losing streak. Oh, man. This is tough. This is a tough one. That, yeah. I saw football from a whole nother perspective right there with Blazers. Good game, bro. Good game. All right. Catch up with y'all later.